Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be doing a charity shopping with me video. So I haven't been to the charity shop for a while and I thought that I'd have a look and see what bargains I can find, see whether there's anything new, and have a look at the clothes as well. So the first charity shop I went into was Oxfam, and they usually have the more expensive stuff in these cabinets, and this can literally range from like Nintendo DS games to like Gucci stuff. So as you can see there, look, it's Jimmy Choo. I'm not sure the price because I can't really see. And then they had a tarot pack as well. Then they had this bag, which I've seen all over, but I couldn't quite read the name. And then they had a few more bags down here. And then they had these Gucci shoes, which were so expensive. Oh my god. I mean, I know it's a charity shop, but Jesus Christ. Then they had these Adidas Gazelles as well, which were not bad in condition, but I think the price of them was quite expensive for what they were in a charity shop. And then I decided to look through the clothes just to see if there was anything good and that I would like. And then I went past Rainbows, I think it was, and this doll's house was £60. Look at that, how good is that for a kid? And then there's also some other stuff like dolls, some little accessories as well, and then I just had a gander inside. Every single charity shop I go into, you always see these little like teacup and saucers and these little ornaments. These remind me of back in the day because I actually own some of these that my nonna gave me a long time ago. And then of course I had to look at the books in the charity shop because how can you not? And again, look, these ornaments are literally everywhere in every single charity shop. So if you're looking for these sort of things, then definitely go into the charity shop. They also had some of these Adidas Superstars. I actually used to own some of these, but they really annoyed me, the tongue did, and how they fitted on my feet. So I actually sold them. But £10.50, I mean, they're a bit battered like, but they were £10.50. They also had some vintage toys in, apart from this Eeyore. I think this was a £5, which was quite expensive for the toy. And then they had Monopoly at the bottom, as you can see there, and that is a vintage old Monopoly. We've come back from the charity shop, and you know what? It actually has been a shambles. Why is it every time I go to the charity shop and actually film me going to the charity shop, I always end up not finding anything? And you know what I've come back with? Books. That is literally the only thing that I ended up finding in there. There was a few things, like there was some DS games, there was some Xbox games, you know, all that, but they were quite pricey and I thought, not really going to get my money back on them. So I was like, you know what, forget it. But I did have a look and I did show you while I was going around, but there wasn't anything that actually caught my eye to pick up. But I'm going to show you what I did buy, which was 6 books and a teddy. So I picked up 7 books. They're not all mine, by the way. I didn't actually need any more books because I've already bought 6 the other day. Well, bitten and bobbing, but I seen 2 actually and I thought I really want to try them. So I'm going to show you the first few. So my mum absolutely loves Catherine Cookson and she said that she wanted to buy the books again because she did have them before, but obviously she don't have them now. So every time we went into the charity shop, when I went to go and find them, there was none. But today there was 1, 2, 3, 4 Catherine Cookson books. So she got the Maggie Rowan book, The Silent Lady, the Black Velvet Gown, and also My Beloved Son. And these were all, I think, £1 each, or 2 for £1 or whatever. So yeah, she got 4 of the Catherine Cookson books because I did say to her that ages ago that if I found them in the charity shop I'd pick them up for her. She also got the Miriam Margolyes book as well because I had a feeling that by Christmas time I thought, oh, I might buy this book. She likes Miriam Margolyes, and then I seen it in the charity shop and I was like, oh mum, look at this. She's like, how much is that? And I was like, £1. So we picked that up. It looks like it's only been read once, or maybe not even once, because it doesn't look like it's even been cracked, to be honest. But she likes biographies and stuff, so she's read David Jason's, she's read a few other people's, and then obviously now she's got Miriam Margolyes as well. And then the 2 books I actually bought was The Soulmates by Holly Bourne, and I have had this on my Vinted for a very, very long time, and I saved it and I thought, you know, we'll just see how it goes and we'll just save it for later. And then I seen it in the charity shop. I was like, oh my god, there's that book that I wanted. So it's called Soulmate, and I read the blurb obviously when I was saving it on Vinted, and I thought if I end up seeing that anywhere or decide to buy it, like, it's there. I didn't realise how thick it was. It's quite a thick book. I don't know how old it is. It does look quite, say, old. Let's have a look. bet it was only last year. 2013. Oh, 10 years old then. So yeah, and I seen it and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get it because it's shouting me, it's there, and I'm like, this is what I wanted. So this was £1 as well, so I thought we're gonna buy that, and hopefully it's good. I've not heard anybody talking about it, but it is, you know, it is an old book. And then I also picked up Beth O'Leary's The Road Trip. Now I have read The Switch by her. I still have the flat sheet on my bookshelf, and I actually didn't mind The Switch when I read it. It was quite a good book. I gave it 4 stars, I think, or 3.5. It wasn't my favourite, but it was a decent book, especially that month that I read it, because all the other books I read were shit. But that one was quite good, so I thought, you know what, I'll pick up The Road Trip as well. And I read the back of it and it did sound good, so yeah. And I didn't mind the way that she wrote. It's just in The Switch she writes about a nonna or grandma, whatever you want to call her, like I say nonna. So she writes about a nonna and her granddaughter, and they switch lives. But the only thing I found a little bit weird in that story was the fact that she wrote about the grandma having sex, and that really freaked me out. But apart from that, like, it was fine. So yeah, I thought, you know what, for £1 you can't really complain, can you? So yeah, we got 6 books and that's basically it. And then I went into British Heart Foundation and I actually saw that they were doing some crystal jewellery, and I'd never seen them in there before, and I thought, so I have these ones that are always around my neck, and I've got a rose quartz one, but the metal on the rose quartz, because I've probably worn it to death, it's gone a bit like coppery. And I don't wear it in the bath or anything, I'd take it off, but it's just obviously when it catches the sun or when you get hot and sweaty, it's obviously going to do it. And it's, I don't think it's 100, it's not like proper sterling silver either, which normally I would sort of have a green neck, so it's not like proper fake, but these are the ones I normally have. And obviously I haven't got the rose quartz one today, but I needed another one because the necklace bit and this bit around here, like obviously I can't take that off, has gone a bit coppery. So I seen this and something was telling me to buy it, like shouting me, and it was half price as well. So these are what they look like. It's a gold necklace, which I'm not a big fan of gold, to be honest. I much prefer silver, but I thought, it's only a necklace, it's not going to hurt, you know what I mean, I can change it. And it's just this little love heart. And my mum has a love heart crystal, which I actually bought her, but it was just a crystal on its own, not a necklace, but in opal. And this one is near enough exactly the same, it's just a rose quartz. They did have adventurine as well, but rose quartz was shouting me, and I wasn't going to pick it up, and I thought, no, you said you wanted a new one, so this is why it's being shown to you now, like, pick it up. And then they also did little earrings like this, but with the little crystals on them. They did bracelets as well, but some of them were a little bit expensive, you know what I mean, but this one was half price, so it was supposed to have been £6, it got reduced to £3. Yeah, I've now got a new rose quartz, and for some reason it looks like it's snapped there, but it's not, and I'm not sure why. It's like an extra link that snapped, but yeah, I thought, rose quartz, it's shouting me, I need to buy it. And then I also seen this little Care Bear as well. I did have one of these before and I did sell it, but mine was blue. But this is a Care Bear, don't know what its name is. I am not a Care Bear fan, to be honest. I don't really know the names, but this was £1.75, and I thought, you know what, we'll pick it up and see if we can get a bit more for it. So yeah, I mean, does anybody know the name of these? This is a 2015 one though, I think. It's not, no it's not, it's a 2021. So it's not one of the old classic ones. But yeah, I thought £1.79. Just see. So yeah, that's basically all I bought from the charity shop. Not much, but you know, you'll know. So yeah, that's basically all I bought from the Jazzers. So if you did enjoy that video, then please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like charity shopping and charity hauls, then don't forget to subscribe as well, because I do quite a few of them on my channel. Don't forget to press that notification bell to get notified on when I upload a video, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.